Greetings, brothers and sisters, greetings. First and foremost, we must acknowledge our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, for allowing this word to come out. And I hope you sincere brothers and sisters are truly edified by today's word. Today is the Sabbath. So the Sabbath service, Lord willing, will be coming out a little later today. But what I want to speak about, we're going to call this 3-in-1. 3-in-1. The 3-in-1 that I want to speak about today is homelessness, mental illness, and unconsciousness. So the order I want to speak it in, I want to speak number one, mental illness. Then I want to talk about homelessness, and then I want to talk about unconsciousness. That's what the word is going to be about today. That's what I want the focus to be about today. And as I'm out and about in this Babylon, and in this Babylonian world, you have an opportunity to pause for a minute and check the temperature of the people, checking the surroundings of the people you come across, and it's apparent that mental illness, homelessness, and unconsciousness is some things that's not being talked about. Excuse me, brothers and sisters, man. So what I want to do, man, I hope you guys are sincerely edified by this word. If it's anybody that's watching this word and you have family members that suffer from mental illness, man, prayers go out to you, man, that you're able to overcome that. Or if any of you sincere brothers and sisters in particular, dealing with mental illness, battling with mental illness, man, my heart goes out to you as well. Also, homelessness, man. I just seen a guy about an hour ago taking a nap right by Dollar Tree, on the sidewalk. Like he's on the sidewalk sleeping as though he's in a bed. And so that's somebody that don't have a place to stay, man. You gotta have compassion for that. When you see that, you have to say to yourself, what happened in life where that individual got to that point? And then also what I want to speak about is unconsciousness. There's so much that's happening when you really look at your surroundings, when you really look at the people around you, and you look at the behaviors and the things that's happening, you say to yourself like, wow, how is it nobody is touching on this mental illness piece? How is it nobody is touching on this homelessness? How is it nobody is touching on the unconsciousness that's happening, man? So I want to speak on it today, man, and I hope you sincere brothers and sisters, man, are truly edified by this word, man. So what I want to do is, the first thing I want to touch on, give me a second, man, is mental illness, okay? Mental illness is another word for mental disorder. When you start talking about mental disorder, there's a couple different mental illnesses people might suffer from that might not be known to the general public. Clinical depression is one. It's a mental health disorder characterized by persistently depressed mood or loss of interest in activities, causing significant impairment in daily life. You got individuals going through that. Anxiety disorder, a mental disorder characterized by feelings of worry, anxiety, or fear that are strong enough to interfere with one's daily activities. And then you have bipolar disorder, a disorder associated with episode of mood swings, ranging from depressive lows to manic highs. Think about that. So when you look at mental illness from the standpoint of what I just touched on, the Bible speaks about it. It's several scriptures that speaks about it. In Psalms 139, 13 and 14, It speaks about those who struggle with mental illness, man. Also in Psalms 6:6, it speaks about a man struggling with the feelings of depression and hopelessness. Okay, it says in Psalms, quote, in Psalms 6:6, I am worn out from my groaning. All night long, I flood my bed with weeping and drench my couch. You see that? So that's just a prime example of mental illness, man. So when you out in public, understand that it's people, like I say in the past, it's people that look just like me and you. People look normal, look like they functioning, look like everything is everything. But these people are seriously suffering from a sickness called mental illness, man. And it's very important that you understand that, because if you don't understand you in confrontation with a person that's mentally ill, you're gonna go in a direction that's so unnecessary, because this person, you are battling a person that don't even, you're battling a person that you don't know suffering from a situation beyond their control, man. So be conscious of mental illness, fellas. It's out here. Homelessness. Okay, what's homelessness? The state of lacking a permanent or stable place of residency. Somebody that live on the streets. Somebody that's, living in their cars. People that, couch, what they call that, couch living, or whatever they call it. When you just live in couch to couch, wherever you can find a place on the couch, a visitor house, friend house, whatever. That's a serious thing, y'all. And again, my heart goes out to any family members that have people that's homeless, man. It ought not be, it should always be some type of shelter in place for those that's unfortunate, especially those that's homeless. And then I want to get in Isaiah chapter 41, and I'm going to paraphrase in Isaiah chapter 41, verse 17 through 20. It speaks about the Lord providing for the poor and the homeless. Okay. So a lot of people that's homeless, man, the Lord has compassion for these people, and he found a way for them. When you see these people that work for food, the first thing come to mind is they could be homeless. And for that simple fact alone, we should have more compassion for these people when we see them out begging for change or panhandling. Okay. In Matthew 5, verse 42, it tells you Yahushua commanded us to give to the ones who ask, and do not turn away from the one who wants to borrow from you. So a homeless person is an ideal person that's gonna need your help and want to borrow from you, man. So just keep that in mind, man. Homeless, mental illness, homelessness, and then we're talking about unconsciousness, okay? Unconsciousness is almost being like you're in a coma. You're comatose. You're dazed. You're befuddled. You're motionless, okay? It's almost like you're passed out. You're knocked out. And a lot of, you're dead to the world. So a lot of people are walking around in that state of unconsciousness, not aware of what's going on. And I'm going to show you how dangerous that is, because in the world that we're living in, this is very dangerous right now. You got to be extremely careful when you're out in public, man. Like, it's so many warning signs that we are in trouble. Most people won't see it because they're unconscious. You see? And the Bible speaks about unconsciousness. Even in Luke chapter 22, verse 46. And it reads, then he said to them, why do you sleep? Rise and pray, lest you enter into temptation. See that? When you're unconscious, it's very easy for you to fall into temptation because you spiritually sleep. You're zapped. You don't even know you unconscious. You think you woke, but you sleep. And that's a bad state to be in, man, because Satan will tempt you and you're going to fall for it because you're unconscious. You sleep right now. People, we need to be woke. We need to be awakened spiritually and understand the play that Satan is running. It's a cold-blooded world, man. So, like I said, mental illness, homelessness, and unconsciousness is dominating our society today, man. Like I said, you getting into disagreements and arguments with people with mental illness, you ain't got a shot. You getting into it with people that don't know where they're gonna be able to lay their head at. They homeless. That's a tough state to be in, man. And then unconsciousness. Like I said, things is happening. Things is happening, man. Look at the news. Look at all these senseless activities, murder, violence. People out here walking damn near butt naked in public, half dressed and thinking it's cute, thinking it's fashionable. Man, it's just so many different examples I can give you of mental illness, homelessness, and unconsciousness, man. It's really sad, man. Again, man, if you know anybody that's suffering from mental illness, suffering from homelessness, suffering from unconsciousness, may the Lord be with you, man. If it's the Lord will to pull you out of that, may the Lord do that, man. That's all I got for you, brothers and sisters. The Sabbath service again, me and the elder should be coming out later today, Lord willing. And I hope that you sincere brothers and sisters are edified by the Sabbath service. And I hope you sincere brothers and sisters was edified by today's word. Please understand, man, if you have a family member or a close friend that's suffering from mental illness, you should be have compassion for them. Have patience and understanding for them. If you know people that's homeless, man, have compassion for them. You have a place to stay. You have a place to lay your head every night. They don't. So just keep that in mind when you encounter these people. And unconsciousness, man. A lot of people are blind to things that's being revealed in plain sight. They're blind because they're unconscious. Be mindful of that and have compassion for people that sleep and not woke. That's all I got for you, man. We give all praises, glory, and honor to our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through His only begotten Son, Yahushua, for allowing this word to come out. I hope you sincere brothers and sisters were edified by this word. Stay prayed up. Keep Yahweh, through His only begotten Son, Yahushua, first in everything that you do, man. Shalom. Stay tuned. Sabbath service on the way.